I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Alright, we're gonna be starting some nice Doki. That's such a funny title. But yeah, a lot of people, everyone wanted me to play this game, so we're playing that. So let's just, I don't really know much about this game. I've seen like clips and bits of it, so I can't really go into detail like the whole story of it, but it's fun. We'll be fine. Enter my name. What's a good name? I'm trying to think. What's a good name that can be really funny? Okay, how about ANOUS? Perfect. Please enter your name, ANOUS. Alright. Fine with that. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Jeez Christ. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, ANOUS. You're a butthole. Well, if people stare at you for if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute, even though there's no one here. By the way, ANOUS, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Hey, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I just dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Talking about fucking Twilight or whatever skibbity shit people are talking about today. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I'm fucking cool. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Shut up. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. You're like a brother to me. Fuck! And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. I won't do much, though. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. You know, she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Look at that board, full of motivation. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Fuck yeah. Hello, Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm not the only one. I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. If it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. No what? Nothing. Well, you can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your fucking club. Meanie. Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. We got a plan in motion for tomorrow, so you better not come to school. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. EDP is like right around the corner. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Everyone's getting the same voice. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. ANOUS, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly ugly girls. Just kidding. It's incredibly full of cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki. This is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. I'm gonna bully her. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You could just ignore her. She gets moody. She's on her period right now. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Uh-huh. Don't say things like that. Look at the hair. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, ANOUS. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, 2D. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, ANOUS. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? You all sound very similar to each other. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What is that? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Hey, little did you know, these were laced with laxatives! I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her slinking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I'm gonna do that one thing like people do in elementary school. I just like take the thing off the wrapper and just eat it in one bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Baka! Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made it for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe. Shut the fuck up! But not for you, you know. Dummy, baka, pervert, fucker, get the fuck out of here! Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? This is just like K-On! Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. What are we reading? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but I'll at least enjoy the tea. I'm glad. Yuri faints. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. She just passed the fuck out. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? No. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Like that one fucker. Saying about making this school great again. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. All 4 shades of red. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why they're so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. I still don't really know if we can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, ANOUS, what kind of things do you like to read? Scat. Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Yeah. He's that one guy who reads the fucking scat stuff. He reads the fart porn. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she kept quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. No, you can read. There's some good ones. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. That's a weird combination of words, a sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? I like to read Yuri. But let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. 50 Shades. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yeah, you're one of those isekai freaks. What are some of those terrible Amazon erotic fiction you could read? Like, man dates werewolf and takes him to court. I don't fucking know. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how writing can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you got a fucked up mind. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes you to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. She went on to create the movie Saw. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? No, I don't. What gives you that idea? You had to be the scrap paper behind the last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Shorty. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I can't fucking read. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yes. Well, I guess sometimes. Here's one. Roses are red, violets are blue. You like... And me too. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the love of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and show even the deepest reaches of your heart. Like this. Rips out her heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess that's the same for Yuri. Oh, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Oh. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, ANOUS? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back in the original topic of me joining the club, I've bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lost my train of thought. Kill him! All 4 girls stare back to me with dejected eyes. That's a familiar sight. But, sorry, I thought her anus. But you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. I'm a simp. How am I supposed to make a clear decision when it's like this? That is, if writing a poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club as a ghost member. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arm around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. I thought I had to kill you. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. I was just here for the cupcakes. Then it makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. And remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looked over at me once more. ANOUS, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, ANOUS, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stays after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Okay. I'm gonna stop it there. This is kind of fun. But, yeah, this will probably be the next big series I'll make for this channel. So if you want to see more, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, that's going to be really fun. Hope everyone's excited. But yeah, other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.